But I guess the idea that these companies are raising money from ordinary investors in many cases, and that is, in effect, funding the expansion of our number one adversary. And those companies are tied to the Chinese army. I mean, I know Donald Trump, the president, has a lot of levers to pull. Right. And he seems to be dealing with Xi Jinping and the Chinese Communist Party very well. I mean, he doesn't go too far to say, okay, we're yanking these companies off of our exchanges. He never goes that far. But what has he said to you in terms of the potential for using capital markets as a lever?
Well, I haven't talked to him about that issue, but we're on top of this. We have been actively monitoring, and for the first time now since I've come in, stopping trading of, we're up now at close to a dozen at least, Chinese companies that were showing indications of manipulative behavior of, brokerage firms and others from the Far East, what we're calling, engaging in what we're calling a ramp and dump type of scheme, where we see, without any real new public information or market activity or market reason, for a penny stock. These are all penny stocks, basically, for it to start, increasing. And we have really good folks who are monitoring the markets and looking at the data that we collect, and so identifying these sorts of things, and then we're taking steps to shut down the trading before investors can get hurt, and make sure that people don't take the money and run, because inevitably these things ramp up, and then boom, the price crashes as the insiders then dump the stock.
So if a stock is on one of the entity lists in America, should an American investor buy that company?
Well, we have, those sorts of things, the Treasury and the Defense Department and whatnot that put out lists of firms that are under sanctions or whatever. But so those are obviously cases that under law, they're treated differently.